What's up guys, 70 Savage here, bringing you another video. I wanted to put something out for you guys because there are a couple of projects in progress for the van right now, but both of them are taking quite a long time and I don't want to keep you guys waiting. That being said, I also came back to the drawing board yesterday and made a cool discovery. I designed a collapsible sliding bed system. That's what we have here on the screen. So I just wanted to give you guys an overview of what this bed system looks like, where it's going to fit in the van, and maybe it's something that is also going to work for you guys. So to start it off, this is kind of what my high-level van concept design looks like. As you can see, I have my kitchenette here, and here is the bed system. So as you can see, my shower pan is underneath my bed. But you might ask, okay, if you have a fixed bed, how are you going to be able to access the shower pan from inside the van? The solution to that is this sliding bed system. I'm planning on having the bed slide back so that I can access the shower pan from the middle of the van walkway in here. So being able to slide the bed back and have it take up half the space is pretty quintessential to being able to have a full-size shower pan in a 144 Sprinter bed. So this is how the sliding panel bed works. You have two sections. You have the back section here, which is the back section facing the rear doors, and then you have the front section, which is the front section facing the front of the van. As you can see, these rails, this one right here, and then this one right here, are what attach to the sides of the van. From there you have some pieces that kind of build up to the sliding rail, which is this piece of 80/20 right here. So the section I have highlighted right now, again, is the front section. So the shower pan is going to be in this part of the bed right here. And I'll show you guys kind of how it works. So what it's going to do is this is going to collapse just like that. And now the shower panel's open. I'll be able to walk from the kitchen, which is right over here, right through where the bed used to be, and take a quick shower. And then I can slide my bed back out and I'll be ready to go. So I thought this was a pretty cool system. Hopefully you guys do too. And yeah, that's pretty much how it works. So if you're not interested in the actual implementation of this, the video's over. Thanks for watching, but I'm going to dive into a little bit about what this is made out of and some of the design decisions that I made, as well as the history of kind of my iterations of design until I got to this point. So start with the basics. This stuff right here that you see on the screen is made out of this stuff right here that I have in real life. It's called 80/20. It's a company that produces these aluminum extrusions. They're pretty cool. And then this is one of the linear bearings. So this piece right here that I'm showing in the camera corresponds to this guy right here on the front of the sliding portion of the bed. So this would attach to, well, this would be the rail. The linear bearing goes on the rail, and that's what allows the panel to slide. So there's two full-on linear bearings, 1, 2, but there's also 6 pads that allow for the rails to slide on top. So this is like a linear bearing without any of the metal housing around it. The reason I did that instead of having like actual linear bearings on all these is because, believe it or not, these run like $50 a pop, and I don't want to spend $300 additional just to have the thing slide. You can buy 3 of the pads that are inside the linear bearing here for like $7. So $14 for these 6 sounded like a much better deal than $300. The square pieces of 80/20 are literally this right here, except I have a different color, aluminum. And then there's this double slatted aluminum 80/20. So those pieces, along with this one that attaches directly to the van, which is kind of like a half extrusion, instead of 1.5 inches it's 0.75 inches. That's going to attach directly to the side of the van and going to act as kind of like the rail system that doesn't slide. It doesn't have linear motion on it. It's just a fixed rail system that I can mount the rest of the bed to. And it's going to be attached with some plus nuts onto the side of the van. So yeah, that's pretty much the implementation of it and all the components that I used. Now I'm going to show you guys a quick history of how I got here. So I had this idea. I was like, okay, I need this bed to slide in half to be able to take a shower. And I mocked something up that looked like this. This was before I even knew 80/20 existed. I was like, I could take these aluminum bars and I could like weld this stuff together and have some sort of movement here. Little did I know this would be a lot of effort considering I don't know how to weld. I had to dish this off to a metal shop and it's going to come back pretty janky. As you can see, this is straight metal on metal. If I were to just drill holes in these extrusions and put a sort of rod through. So it was good to get my idea on paper, but there's no way that an implementation like this is a good solution. So from there, I came up with something very similar to the bed system I have now. The difference being it has actual linear bearings, these $50 a pop linear bearings. And I was like, I could definitely shave some money off here. Oh, also this one only has 4 crossbars on each half, which I didn't feel like was enough to support the mattress. I feel like the mattress might kind of fall through these as you're rolling around, which is not good. So I went from this iteration to this one, kind of going back towards the very first one where I was like, maybe I could get even more space out of the sliding bed if I did it in 3 panels. But after some thinking, the additional cost plus the additional weight, and you actually only really get a few extra inches since you have this third double section crossbar, wasn't really worth it for me. So I stuck with this guy. I think this is the final solution that I'm going to go for. And I'm going to go ahead and order the parts on Amazon, and in a few weeks you guys will see me building this thing up. Alright guys, so thanks for watching. I apologize for the creepy art in the background. I'm staying at my parents' house while I build this van, and apparently my great-grandmother or something like that drew all this stuff, so apparently she liked creepy photos of women. Anyways, I'm going to be putting links to the 80/20 pieces in the description below. So if you want to build something like this, or you want to build other things that have 80/20 in your van, purchase them through these links on Amazon, and it supports me so I can buy more stuff and show you how to make it. That being said, I also have an Instagram that I just spun up. The link to that will also be in the description below. So other than that, I'm going to keep cranking on the build, and in a few days here I'm going to have a couple more install videos for you guys. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you soon.